to even start chasing knowledge, it starts with humility. There's no way you
Yeah.
cannot be humble and start seeking wisdom, because you have to
Yeah.
realize, I don't know.
Yeah.
And that's where the wisdom starts. Like if there was a really wise person you knew in a room, and another wiser person walked in and said something that was right, and you knew it was right, and then that person you originally thought was wise rejected it,
Yeah.
all of a sudden they ain't wise no more, because
Yeah.
the wise is
Yeah.
always seeking, right? Wisdom can recognize wisdom. If
Yeah.
something's more right, it's wise to accept that more right thing, the thing that's more
Mm-hmm.
truthful, the thing that's more
Mm-hmm.
wise. That takes humility to do that. It takes humility to
Yeah.
continue to grow, because as soon as you shut your humility down, you've decided, I'm good right here where I'm at. But if you
Yeah.
stay humble, all the doors open. Like,
Yeah.
again, in every experience with a humble heart is a learning
Mm.
opportunity, whether that be a
Yeah.
personal learning opportunity with the person you're speaking with, or whatever, because everybody has something to offer, right? So if you start trying to say, well, I ain't got nothing I can learn from that person, right?
Yeah.
Like, that isn't even a wise thing to say. Like, that don't even sound wise. So when you really examine wisdom and pride, then you can see the truth of it. It's just, but pride will blind you to your own ignorance. Yeah.
And that's a decision that you got to make every day. There's always room for pride to come in your heart. I don't care how humble you are today. There's always space. You're going to wake up and pride is going to be knocking at the door of your heart. Because maybe something good happened the other day, right? Someone complimented you on something that you did or you said. You got to be so mindful of that. You got to, the Bible say, watch over your heart with all diligence, because out of it flow the issues of life. I mean, things are coming in and things are going out constantly. And so how vigilant do you got to be, right? And trying to remain humble. That's an everyday intentional grind of watching your heart so that you can stay humble. It's not enough to just start in humility. One can start in humility, but end up prideful.
And to go off of that, like, I think the correct perspective of God, that keeps you humble, because you realize now, like, even my wisdom was given to
Exactly.
me. So that will keep you humble. That's,
Yeah.
you got to show gratitude. You got to show that humility to God, and he'll,
Yeah.
he'll exalt you. He will exalt
Yes.
you in your humility.